was hanging with a friend the other day, and we were talking about positive attitude. And I hear this question, Tracy, you got such a great attitude towards life, and I'm sorry, welcome, come on in, right? This is Tracy Brinkman. Welcome to another episode of Your Success at Last, tips to improve performance. As I said, I'm Tracy Brinkman, the founder of YourSuccessAtLast.com and Success Atlas, and a couple other places, but we won't worry about that right now. And like I was saying, I was sitting and chatting with a friend of mine. We're talking about positive attitude. I hear this. I've heard this a number of times over the course of my years. And Tracy, you got such a great attitude. You have such a great outlook on life. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm no different than you. I get bummed. I get depressed. I cry. I weep. I get angry. Right? I mean, we all do. But I tend to have a more positive outlook on life overall. And that helps because a positive attitude can, and let me say this again, can and will change and shape your future for the better, right? Because if you can learn how to get a positive attitude, it can open your eyes and literally, it can literally help you improve your health, not just physical, but mental as well. See, these are just a few of the beliefs that about having a positive attitude, and knowing these ideas will serve to motivate you and make it. And actually, if you begin to have a positive attitude, I'm stumbling a little bit because I'm trying to find the right words to help drive this idea home. See, it's something you're going to have to work for. I'm not going to say it's easy because it's a habitual thing. I mean, because if you're habitually thinking negative, well, you have to start to change that, and that's what we're picking up on. Winning Attitude Wednesday, right? I picked Wednesday to be our attitude day, and I also picked the question for today specifically because of this. And let me pause for a minute. We'll come back to our positive attitude lesson here in a minute. And I almost forgot to ask you your question for the day. You've been answering your questions, haven't you? And you don't just listen to them. I mean, listen to them. Don't just blow them off. I mean, really ponder for a minute. I mean, even after you hear me ask the question, I would even go so far as to say to hit the pause button and think for a minute. If you're driving down the road, use that quiet time inside the car. And even if the munchkins are there, you're taking them to school, ask them, right? Let them think with you. And today's question: what do you want now? Wait for the rest of it, because some people hear what do you want, and your mind instantly starts going down this list of, I want to win the lottery, I want a new house, I need a new car, and the kids need new clothes, and I need more time, and I really want to go to sleep. Anyway, the question for today: what do you want and or need to change? And today's a good day to ask that question, because sometimes we need to change our attitudes, don't we? I mean, even if you have a pretty good attitude, maybe it needs to be a little bit better. Because sometimes just the attitude people have slows them down. And it slows them down either because they don't believe in what they're capable of. They don't believe in what's possible. Or they keep having the attitude of, if I try, I'm going to fail. Why waste the energy? Or I've tried this 3 times and it didn't work. Okay, we'll try it 1 more time. Try it 2 more times. Try it until it works, right? Or try something else. Because, the definition of insanity is if you keep trying the same thing and expect a different result. I think the only time that changes is internet marketers. Anyway, I digress. So I think a positive attitude is one of those things that you begin to learn. I want to help you realize that why you want to have a positive attitude, right? And after you understand why, and you understand kind of what a positive attitude can do for you, then it's going to be a whole lot easier for you to make improvements, because you're going to be motivated to. And that's another thing about having at least a positive demeanor. Maybe it's not an attitude, but it's just positive outlook. A more positive, not everything's going to be great, but you can look out into the future and say, all right, I don't like where I am. I don't like where I'm headed. So I'm going to start steering myself a different direction. And I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to have to go through some caca and some mud and some mire and maybe the dark woods and the swamps that the little gray guy in Lord of the Rings said, no, don't go there, right? And they had to pull him up out of there. Right? You're going to have to go through some of these things if you can't avoid them. That's real. Right? But having a positive attitude will help keep you motivated. So remember, answer your question. Pause right now. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead. Hit pause. I'll wait. Go ahead. You're going to do it, right? Okay, now we're back. You did answer the question, right? If not, go ahead and wait till the end of it. So the ultimate good. I'm in a little bit of a playful mood tonight. I'm sorry, actually today. So I want you to look at your world with a new set of eyes. I want you to look at the world around you. Even if you stopped at the end of your day, even if you stopped right now, not while I'm listening right now, but at the end of this, and just kind of take a look at your world, kind of take an inventory, so to speak, which we're going to talk about on goal setting on Friday. So don't forget about that. But take a look around your world with a new set of eyes, not with the way you usually look at. Just kind of look at. Start with you. How's your health? And maybe there's some things wrong with it. I know I need to work out a little bit more, getting a little saggy in places I don't like, but overall, I got pretty good health, right? Then start looking out beyond you. How are your relationships? Sure, there's some bad ones. What are the good ones? And as you maintain, as you get your positive attitude, I want you to keep your attitude up, because your attitude doesn't really come into play with just winning and losing situations or negative situations or stressful situations. It really encompasses every single thing that you go through your life. Every single thing that passes through your life is impacted by your attitude. Because if I ask you the question, how's your health, and you have a bad attitude, you're going to go into an organ recital. Oh, my kidney this, and oh, my liver that, and oh, my lungs that. Or if you have a positive attitude, you say, well, I'm doing all right for almost 50 years old. I probably could use a couple of extra visits to the gym. You hear the difference in that? Yeah, you still have problems, and you still have some things you want to improve, because they're not everything you want them to be, but your attitude kind of changes the dynamic, right? You're a little bit more motivated. So it includes also, let's not forget how you treat people. And what does that mean? It means how they treat you as well. So your attitude towards other people is going to impact their attitude towards you. So getting a better attitude and improving your attitude really helps you treat yourself better if you think about it, right? So when you improve your attitude, you're almost improving. No, scratch that. When you improve your attitude, you are improving every single aspect of your life. Maybe just by a little bit at a time. A single degree moving at a time. And it's just like the big ships that you see out in Long Beach Port, the big cruise ships you see on TV. Ooh, I would love to go on one of those. Those things don't turn on a dime. Okay? Some big motivating thing could happen in your life and your attitude changes just like that. If it doesn't, something like this can help you slowly begin to change your attitude. But with all that, Tracy, okay, you sold me. I get it. Give me the tips. All right, let me give you about 3 tips here how you can maintain a healthy attitude and avoid becoming an attitudinal chameleon. Attitudinal chameleon is this, from an article, a little program I did some time back. And attitudinal chameleons change based on what's going on around them. If everyone else around them is sad, they turn blue. If everyone around them is happy, they turn white. So if everyone around them is scared, they turn yellow. So I want you to avoid being an attitudinal chameleon. And there's 3 tips you can do that. They are physiology, focus, and the platinum rule. And the physiology is really powerful. A lot of people don't get this one. But try this. I want you to do a little exercise with me. We got running a little short on time here because I kind of stumbled and bubbled towards the end, but I want to make sure you go through these. And just try a little exercise. As soon as you're able to, I want you to stand up, okay? Shoulders up high, shoulders back. I want you to imagine a cape coming off your shoulders, right? We've all seen that Superman or Batman stance where he's standing there, he's got his hands on his hips, his chin's up a little high. Take your chin, and I want you to put it parallel with the ground, and now lift it about 3 degrees. So your nose is just pointing above the horizon, all right? Go ahead, do that. Stand up tall. Put your feet shoulder length apart, all right? And take that classic Batman or Superman pose. Close your eyes. See the cape flying behind you. Right? And I guess what just happened is your chest puffed out just a little bit, didn't it? Come on, be honest, it did. Come on, Superman. Come on, Supergirl. You know it did. Okay, take your stance. Now, take a deep breath. Oh, yeah. Does that feel good? Yeah. Big smile coming across your face. Be honest, right? I'm doing it. I'm not even doing it. I'm just talking about it. I got a big smile stretched right across your face. You see, your body affects your attitude. So if you go ahead and sit down, or just stand up there, Superman. I'm good with that. Stand up there, Supergirl. Your body affects your attitude. And you'll find out is when you're getting upset or angry or frustrated, like we were talking about yesterday, is you'll start slouching. And that's why I told you, sit up, right? Take a couple of deep breaths. Put your shoulders back. Your physiology really influences your attitude. So I want you there. That's tip 1 for you. Tip 2 is going to be your focus. Right, during the course of your day, your attitude can and will be, so many times be impacted by the questions you ask yourself. All right. So why do I get the projects nobody wants? I'm not sure that's so well. That's the question you want to ask, right? That's going to cause your attitude to go downhill quickly. Try flipping your questions a little bit. Make them something like, how can I get this project completed? And enjoy the process. And like I said, the mind is a magnificent computer, and it's going to come up with answers for you. If you ask, why do I always get the project nobody wants? You will get an answer because you're a dummy, right? And I'm sorry, I'm being a little harsh. But if you ask the right questions, how can I complete this project and enjoy the process, your mind will give you some ideas. Well, I'm not sure if this will work, but hey, try this, right? Put some music on. Put your favorite music in your ears. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It really kind of depends on what the project is, right? So you can think of some other questions like, what can I do today to build or strengthen my career? What am I proud of in my life? What am I confident I can do? Right? What can I do for my spouse, child, significant other, mom, dad, to let them know I care? See, these are the kind of questions you want to ask yourself. Heck, I'd even go so far as saying, develop yourself 3 or 4 questions that you want to ask yourself every morning. Questions are powerful. That's why I put them inside these podcasts. All right? So develop yourself 3 or 4 questions you ask yourself every day. Or you'll keep listening to the podcast here and keep answering my questions. Really answer them. They are powerful. And the third one, before we cut off here, is the platinum rule. We all heard the golden rule, and some of you may have heard the platinum rule, but the platinum rule really is way more important. The golden rule is well served, right? However, a person that wants to maintain a healthy attitude at its peak and become just a moniker of success is going to go for the platinum rule. And the platinum rule is do unto others as they want done unto them. You see, you start treating people the way they want to be treated, they're going to start treating you the way you want to be treated. That's the platinum rule. If you go out with that servant's attitude, right? Here we come with that word again, and treat others in the manner they wish to be treated, that's going to be reflected back on you like tenfold. So, there you go. People come in all sizes, creeds, colors, backgrounds, whatever it is. However, in this diverse pool, they all have one thing in common, ladies and gentlemen. They expect more out of life than bad. The positive expectations are reflected in their healthy attitudes. I want you to have that healthy attitude as well. So in all things that you want, in all the goals that you have set upon yourself or that you're about to set on yourself when we get together on Friday, let your attitude reflect the fact that you have far more reasons why you can have them than you have not, right? You've got way more reasons why they should be yours than shouldn't, right? Know that there are far less reasons why you can't reach your goals than there are other reasons why you can. Then go out there after your goals. In the meantime, I want you to think successfully. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.